about a secret garden that's located inside each and every one of us, and it opens inward, and we can go there, and no one can take that away from us. I think I've spent the last 40 years or so writing books just about the secret garden, about the secret place that's within each and every one of us. I wrote this out this morning. If there is intelligence behind life, and all of the science tells us that there is the matrix of all matter, said Max Planck when he received the Nobel Prize for physics, is that there is a divine intelligence behind everything. The matrix of all matter has an intelligence behind it that's invisible. If there is intelligence behind life, and there is every reason to believe there must be, then all of that intelligence is innate in each creation of that intelligence. Thus, universal mind, God, the Tao, whatever you want to call it, is complete and entire within each and every one of us. All you have to do is discover it for its power and perfection to be yours. So think about that. If there's intelligence behind life, and we all know that there is, all the quantum physicists teach us that there must be, then all of that intelligence that you came from, it's the spirit that gives life, said Jesus. The flesh counts for nothing. So all of the intelligence from which you originated is within you. So that God intelligence, this grand capacity that all of us have, is within each and every one of us. The problem is that we've all been conditioned to believe something else about ourselves. One of the most controversial things that's written about in Wishes Fulfilled is this idea where I say, over and over again, that we are connected to God, we are pieces of God. Yes, you are God. That you must be like what you came from, and you came from this divine place, and within you is the capacity to heal, to transform, to make anything possible that you put your attention on. That's something that, even as Jesus said, even the least among you can do all that I have done and even greater things. It's within each and every one of us. We all have this capacity, and that's our secret garden. It's like, but we don't use it, and I'm using it right now to overcome some congestion that I've had, to overcome this neck thing. Just recognizing that I have within me the power to be able to overcome those things, and here I am doing it, and have been doing this kind of thing, and been teaching this my whole life. And I would walk up Peerless Street and up to my home at 20217 Moross Road on the east side of Detroit, and all the way home I would think about Dickon and this secret garden that is in each and every one of us. Now, I'm talking about a tapestry that is in our life. I was in some kind of ascended master training of some kind from the time that I showed up here on this planet, because the intelligence that I came from, because when you trust in yourself, you're trusting in the very wisdom that created you. And if you don't trust in that and start believing what other people have told you is your dharma or what you're to be, and you're trying to live somebody else's idea of it, one of the things I say over and over again as I wrote this, and by the way, I wrote 58 of these. I wrote 144,000 words in the next 5 months. From June, July, August, September, October, November, I wrote morning, noon, and night. And I couldn't stop. And I was writing by hand, and I think that's part of the thing that kicked off this neck thing, because and my kids all came and, Dad, we're going to go do this, and we're going to do that. And I said, well, you guys all go do that. It's like a calling that is so profound and so powerful that not only did I write that book, and have we done a public television special on it, and I think that when you read it, you're going to be astonished at how powerful it is to look back at the tapestry of your life and realize that you've been in the same kind of training. T.S. Eliot, the great American poet, said, "We shall not cease from exploration. But at the end of all of our exploring will be to return to the place from which we originated and to know it for the first time." He was talking about death. I'm not. I'm talking about just like, I think that we can return to the place from which we originated, stay within our bodies, recognize our divine nature, and access it. All we have to do is decide that this is what we want to do. And I know that I incarnated into this world to do that, and have written 41 books now on the Secret Garden.